My parents demanded I forgive my sister for sleeping with my husband for the family. So I cut them off, vanished, and watched their lives fall apart from a distance. I kissed my husband's best friend during his birthday party. 20 seconds that I couldn't take back. 6 months later, I found out my husband had been sleeping with my sister for 4 months. My parents knew. They covered for her. Then they demanded I forgive her for the family. So I cut them all off, vanished, and watched their lives collapse from a distance. I don't regret it. I need to own my part first. Daniel. Marcus's best friend since college. I kissed him in our garage while 30 people celebrated inside. Including our 2 kids. My parents. My sister Emma, who was already months into her affair with my husband. But I didn't know that yet. I just knew I was invisible. Marcus had been cold for months. Distant. Working late. Never touching me. And Daniel noticed me. Asked how I was. Really asked. So when he followed me to grab wine, when he said I looked beautiful, when he touched my arm, I broke. I kissed him. He kissed back. 20 seconds before I pulled away, horrified. Please don't tell Marcus, I whispered. Of course not. That didn't happen. I went back inside. Spent the rest of the night drowning in guilt. That was 6 months before everything exploded. Here's what I didn't know then. Marcus wasn't working late. He was with Emma. My younger sister. 29. Never married. Still lived with our parents. The family project who always needed saving. They'd started at a family barbecue. She got drunk. He drove her home. She kissed him. He didn't stop her. 4 months of hotel rooms. Our rental property. Our bed when I was at work. While I was drowning in guilt over Daniel. While I was trying to save our marriage. Cooking his favorite meals. Initiating sex. Being better. He was destroying everything. And my parents knew. Emma had confessed 3 months in. Crying to our mother. Said she was in love. Couldn't help it. My mother's response? Be careful. If your sister finds out, it'll destroy the family. Not end it. Not stop. Just be careful. They chose her. Like they always had. I found out on a Tuesday. Tyler was sick. I stayed home from work. Went to our rental property to drop off cleaning supplies. Let myself in. Found them in the bedroom. Naked. On sheets I'd washed 3 days ago. I didn't scream. Just stood there. How long? My voice sounded dead. Emma sobbed. We didn't mean for this to happen. How long? Marcus couldn't look at me. 4 months. 4 months. Mom and Dad know, Emma whispered. I told them. They said we needed to be careful, but these things happen. The floor dropped out. They know? Our parents know you're sleeping with my husband? They wanted to tell you, but I begged them not to. I said I'd end it. I looked at Marcus. Get out. Both of you. I drove to my parents' house. Walked in without knocking. You knew? My mother went pale. You knew she was sleeping with my husband and you said nothing? We didn't want to interfere, my father said. These situations are delicate. Delicate? My mother's face hardened. Maybe if you paid more attention to your marriage, Marcus wouldn't have looked elsewhere. The words hit like a slap. You're blaming me? Marriage takes work. Emma said Marcus was unhappy. Lonely. That you were always working or with the kids. So Emma decided to help? Don't be dramatic, my father said. Couples survive infidelity. And Emma is your sister. You can't throw that away over a man. I stared at them. You want me to forgive her? We want you to be reasonable, my mother said. To think about the family. About Tyler and Sophia. You need to be the bigger person. The bigger person. You've always been strong. Responsible. Emma is fragile. She can't handle conflict like you can. I walked out. Got in my car. Drove home. Marcus was packing. I'm staying at a hotel, he said. Give us both time to think. There's nothing to think about. We're getting divorced. Don't make decisions when you're emotional. You slept with my sister for 4 months and you think I'm being emotional? He finally looked at me. You kissed Daniel. My blood went cold. Emma saw you. At my birthday party. Told me a few weeks later. So don't act like I'm the only one who strayed. She'd seen us. Told him. And he'd used it as permission. I kissed him once. For 20 seconds. Then stopped and felt guilty for 6 months. Cheating is cheating. You're right. So we're both cheaters. which means we're both done. He left. I called a lawyer that night. At 7 p.m. Left a message. She called back at 8. I need the most aggressive divorce attorney in the state. She gave me a name. I called. Set up an appointment for morning. That night I told Tyler and Sophia. Tyler was 8. Sophia was 6. They cried. Asked why. I said sometimes adults grow apart. Didn't mention Emma. Not yet. The next morning, my mother called. Emma wants to explain. She's devastated. She slept with my husband for 4 months. She meant to hurt me. She's in love with him. Real love. She didn't choose this. Yes, she did. Every time she texted him. Every time she undressed. She chose it. You're being cruel. I'm being honest. Tell Emma if she contacts me, I'll get a restraining order. You wouldn't. Try me. I hung up. My father called an hour later. Your mother is beside herself. You're tearing this family apart. I'm tearing it apart? Emma slept with Marcus. You covered for her. I'm the victim here. There are no victims. Only people choosing forgiveness or bitterness. I'm choosing self-respect. You're punishing your sister for being human. For making the same mistake you made with Daniel. I kissed someone once and stopped. She had a 4-month affair. The principle is the same. Then Marcus can give her grace. I'm done. I hung up. Blocked both their numbers. The divorce moved fast. My lawyer discovered Marcus had used marital funds for hotels. Trips he'd claimed were work conferences. Gifts on our credit card. I got the house. Primary custody. 65% of assets. Marcus didn't fight hard. Emma tried to contact me constantly. Emails. Letters. Showing up at my house. I called the police the 3rd time. She was served with a no-contact order. My parents sent a letter. Formal. Typed. Said I was destroying the family. That I was bitter and vindictive. That they were ashamed of me. That until I apologized to Emma and agreed to family therapy, they wanted no contact. I sent a letter back. One sentence. Your terms are accepted. That was 4 months after I found them. I told Tyler and Sophia the truth. Age-appropriate versions. That Daddy and Aunt Emma had made choices that hurt our family. That sometimes people we love disappoint us. Tyler stopped talking to Emma completely. Sophia was younger. Confused. She missed her. 6 months post-divorce, Marcus and Emma got engaged. My mother called from a number I hadn't blocked. Emma wanted you to know. They're getting married next spring. We hope you can be happy for them. I laughed. Actually laughed. You think I should be happy my ex-husband is marrying my sister? It's been 6 months. You won. Stop punishing them. I'm not punishing anyone. I'm protecting myself and my children. They're your family. No. Tyler and Sophia are my family. The rest of you made your choices. I hung up. Blocked that number. The wedding happened. I didn't go. Tyler refused to go. At 9 years old, told his father he'd never forgive him. Sophia went. Came home crying. That night she climbed into bed with me. Daddy said you kissed Uncle Daniel and that's why everything happened. My heart stopped. He told you that? At the wedding. I heard him tell Grandma. I held her close. I did kiss Uncle Daniel. Once. At Daddy's party. It was wrong and I felt terrible. But Daddy used that to excuse what he did with Aunt Emma for months. I made a mistake. They made a choice. Over and over. She didn't understand. But she hugged me tighter. I love you, Mama. Here's what I haven't told anyone. 3 months after I found them, after I'd filed for divorce, I slept with Daniel. Not once. Multiple times. For 2 months. We ran into each other. Started talking. He apologized for the kiss. I said it wasn't his fault. One thing led to another. I told myself I deserved comfort. That Marcus had already destroyed our marriage. But I was wrong. That kiss had given Marcus justification. And my affair with Daniel made me just as guilty. I ended it when I realized I was using him. As escape. As validation. Not as a real connection. He understood. Moved to another state 6 months later. We don't talk. But I think about it constantly. How I can judge Marcus and Emma while having done similar. Not the same. But similar enough. The difference is I stopped. Felt guilty. Didn't let it justify worse behavior. They didn't stop. Got engaged. Got married. Built a life on the rubble of mine. That was 1 year ago. 1 year since the wedding. Since my family chose Emma over me. The first year after cutting them off was brutal. Not because I missed them. Because everyone else did. Tyler's friends' parents asked about my parents. About Emma. Why they weren't at school events. I'd say we were estranged. They'd press. I'd shut it down. But people talk. Word got around that my sister married my ex-husband. That my parents sided with her. The judgments varied. Some understood. Others thought I was bitter. Unforgiving. One mom cornered me at pickup. Have you considered that reconciliation would be better for the kids? Having their whole family? Their whole family is in their lives. Me. But their grandparents. Their aunt. I'm protecting them from people who taught my sister it's acceptable to destroy a marriage and face no consequences. She backed off. The whispers continued. Marcus didn't help. Told people I'd cheated too. That I was vindictive. Keeping the kids from family. Some people believed him. Started treating me differently. Colder. My job suffered. I was distracted. Angry. Couldn't focus. Performance reviews went from excellent to satisfactory. My boss pulled me aside. What's going on? I told her the basics. She was sympathetic but made it clear I needed to separate personal from professional. I tried. But it's hard to compartmentalize when your life has imploded. Year 2 brought new problems. Emma got pregnant. My mother sent an email to my work account. Subject: You're going to be an aunt. Body: Emma is expecting. Due in 6 months. We hope this brings you joy and helps you reconsider. This baby deserves to know their whole family. Including you. I deleted it. Blocked that email. But the damage was done. She was pregnant with my ex-husband's child. My children's half-sibling. Tyler found out at school. Came home devastated. Dad's having a baby with Aunt Emma? I nodded. Yes. So I'll have a baby brother or sister who's also my cousin? Biologically, yes. That's messed up. It is. I hate them. You don't have to hate them. You can be angry. But hate is heavy. You hate them. Did I? Mostly I felt nothing. Numb. I'm protecting myself. That's different. Tyler wasn't convinced. Started acting out at school. Fighting. Talking back. Marcus blamed me. Said my alienation was damaging Tyler. Court ordered family therapy. The therapist asked Tyler how he felt. I feel like Dad destroyed our family and everyone expects me to be okay with it. Marcus tried to explain. What happened is complicated. Adults make mistakes. You didn't make a mistake. You had an affair. With Mom's sister. For months. Your mom cheated too. She kissed my best friend. Tyler looked at me. You cheated too? I kissed someone once. 6 months before I found out about Dad and Emma. It was wrong. Did you apologize to Dad? Yes. Did he forgive you? I don't know. Tyler turned to Marcus. Then why did you cheat if you'd forgiven her? Marcus had no answer. The therapy didn't help. Tyler remained angry. Sophia started having anxiety. Refusing to go to Marcus's house. My lawyer fought to reduce Marcus's custody. We got it down to every other weekend. He fought back. Claimed I was coaching the kids. I wasn't. They were rejecting him on their own. The baby came. A boy. Cole. Posted all over social media. My mother commented on every picture. Our perfect grandson. Tyler saw them. They already have a grandson. Me. You're still their grandson. But they don't care. I had no argument. He was right. Sophia asked if we could meet the baby. I said no. She cried. He's your half-brother. You can meet him when you're older. But right now, I'm protecting you. From what? From people who will hurt you. She didn't understand. Started asking to see Marcus more. He used it against me in court. The judge said we needed to co-parent better. But how do you co-parent with someone who destroyed your family? Year 3, my father had a heart attack. Moderate. He survived. My cousin called. He's asking for you. No. He's your father. He almost died. And he chose Emma over me. I'm respecting his choice. You're being cruel. I'm being consistent. I didn't go to the hospital. Didn't send flowers. Nothing. My mother sent a letter. Hand-delivered by Emma. Left in my mailbox. Your father almost died never getting to reconcile with you. Never meeting Tyler and Sophia as they are now. You're depriving him of his grandchildren because of your pride. Emma has apologized. Marcus has apologized. We've all asked for forgiveness. But you won't budge. Is your pride worth more than your father's health? When he dies and you feel regret, remember you chose this. I read it 3 times. Felt nothing. They still didn't get it. Still saw Emma sleeping with Marcus as one mistake. Still saw my boundary as punishment. I wrote back. 1 sentence. He made his choice. I made mine. We're both living with them. Never heard back. Year 4. Present day. Tyler is 12. Sophia is 10. Cole is 2. Tyler refuses all contact with Marcus, Emma, and my parents. Completely cut off. Marcus took me back to court. Accused me of parental alienation. The judge interviewed Tyler privately. Tyler told everything. How Marcus blamed me. How Emma destroyed the family. How grandparents chose Emma's feelings over his. The judge terminated Marcus's custody. Gave him supervised visitation if Tyler agreed. Tyler hasn't agreed. Sophia still sees Marcus every other weekend. Doesn't see Emma or my parents. Comes back quiet. Withdrawn. Her therapist told me what's happening. She's being pressured. They're trying to convince her you're the problem. She's 10. She can't process that manipulation. I pulled back her visits. Marcus threatened legal action. I dared him. He didn't. My career stabilized. Got a new job. Better pay. More flexibility. Moved to a smaller house closer to school. Started over. Again. I dated briefly. Told the guy about my situation on date 3. He ghosted. Tried again with someone else. Same result. Turns out being the woman whose sister married her ex-husband isn't attractive. People assume I must have done something to deserve it. Or that I'm too damaged. They're not wrong about the drama. I'm alone now. Tyler, Sophia, and me. Small family. Quiet life. No grandparents. No extended family. Just us. People ask if I regret cutting them off. If the isolation is worth it. I don't know how to answer. Yes, it's lonely. Yes, my kids lost their grandparents. Yes, I'm raising them alone. But the alternative was normalizing what happened. Teaching Tyler and Sophia that family can betray you and you just forgive. That boundaries don't matter. That you can destroy someone's life and face no consequences if you say sorry. I couldn't teach them that. Last month, Emma sent a letter through a mutual friend. I know you'll probably throw this away. But I need you to know I'm sorry. Really sorry. Not sorry I got caught. Sorry I hurt you. Sorry I destroyed your marriage. Marcus and I aren't happy. We got married for wrong reasons. We're in counseling. Cole deserves better. I think about you every day. About what I took from you. I see Tyler's soccer posts. Sophia's art. You're an amazing mom. I wish I'd been a better sister. I can't take it back. But I'm sorry. I read it once. Put it in a drawer. Didn't respond. She's not sorry about what she did. She's sorry she's unhappy. Sorry her choices led to a bad marriage. Not sorry she destroyed mine. That's not the same thing. 2 weeks ago, my mother showed up at my house. First time in 4 years. Rang the doorbell. I opened it out of shock. She looked older. Tired. Can we talk? No. Please. 5 minutes. You have to. She started crying. Your father is dying. Real dying this time. Cancer. Stage 4. Months maybe. He wants to see you. See the kids. I felt nothing. Just tired. He had 4 years to make peace. He chose not to. He was waiting for you to be reasonable. I was reasonable. I set boundaries after being betrayed. That's reasonable. It's cruel. No. Sleeping with my husband was cruel. Covering for it was cruel. Demanding I forgive it was cruel. I just removed myself from people who hurt me. So you'll let him die without saying goodbye? He let the kids go 4 years ago. I'm respecting his choice. She slapped me. Across the face. Hard enough that I stumbled. You selfish, bitter, hateful woman. I hope you live with this guilt forever. I touched my face. Felt calm. Clear. Get off my property. If you come back, I'll call the police. She left. I closed the door. Tyler had watched from the stairs. Are you okay? Yeah. Grandpa is dying? Apparently. Do you want to see him? No. Me either. Sophia overheard. Came running. Grandpa is dying? We have to go see him. No, we don't. But he's family? He stopped being family when he chose Emma over us. She started crying. You're mean. You're keeping me from my grandpa. I'm protecting you. You're hurting me. She ran to her room. Slammed the door. Tyler sat next to me. She doesn't understand. I know. Will she ever? Maybe when she's older. Or maybe she'll hate me for this too. I don't hate you. I know, buddy. Do you regret it? Cutting them off? I thought about it. Really thought. No. I regret that I had to. I regret my sister slept with my husband. That my parents enabled it. But I don't regret protecting myself and you too from toxic people. Even if those people are blood. He nodded. Hugged me. Went upstairs. I sat alone. Thought about my father dying. Emma's unhappy marriage. Marcus struggling to see his kids. My parents' broken family. Whether I should feel guilty. Whether I'd made the right choice. Honestly? I don't know. I know that Daniel's kiss set off a chain reaction. That my own betrayal, small as it was, gave Marcus permission. I know I had an affair with Daniel for 2 months after the divorce. That I'm not innocent. I know my kids lost their extended family because I couldn't forgive. I know I'm alone now. That might never change. But I also know this. I taught Tyler and Sophia that betrayal has consequences. That you can't treat people horribly and expect them to stick around because of DNA. That self-respect matters more than keeping peace. My father will die without seeing me. Emma's marriage is crumbling. Marcus barely knows his kids. My mother is bitter and alone. And I'm here. In my small house. With my 2 kids. Building a life on my own terms. Not the life I planned. Not the family I wanted. But mine. I'm 36 now. 4 years since I cut them off. Tyler refuses all contact with his father's side. Completely done at 12. Sophia struggles. Goes back and forth. She's 10. She doesn't understand yet. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. I live in a 2-bedroom house I bought with divorce money. Work as a senior project manager making decent money. I hike on weekends. Garden. Adopted a dog. My life is quiet. Simple. Mine. Emma's still married to Marcus, but her letter made it clear they're miserable. My mother lives alone since my father's heart attack. He's dying now. They all chose this. And I let them live with it. People think cutting off family is easy. That it's a simple choice made in anger. It's not. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. And I do it again every single day. Every time my phone doesn't ring. Every time I see pictures of Cole. Every time Sophia asks about grandparents. I choose it. Over and over. Because the alternative is teaching my kids that betrayal is acceptable if you apologize. That family can destroy you and you just take it. I can't teach them that. So I'll live with the loneliness. The judgment. The isolation. Because some prices are worth paying. And self-respect is worth everything. My parents demanded I forgive my sister for sleeping with my husband for the family. So I cut them off, vanished, and watched their lives fall apart from a distance. My father is dying without ever seeing me or his grandchildren again. Emma's marriage is collapsing. Marcus lost his kids. My mother is alone. And I'm free. That's what choosing yourself looks like. Some doors don't reopen. Some betrayals don't get deathbeds. And some families aren't worth keeping.